I hope everybody's doing fine today. I hope you guys are enjoying a beautiful Saturday. The sun is shining. Go outside, enjoy the sun, enjoy nature, take a walk in a park, have a picnic, take your book, sit down next to a tree, read that book, just enjoy time by yourself today. It's such a beautiful day outside, and why not enjoy it outside? Anyhow, before we get into today's video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and give your girl a big thumbs up and share my videos. That's how other people get to know who I am, get to see me, and maybe will enjoy this crazy lady that loves to burn bay leaves. So let's get started in today's video. Before I go ahead and start burning bay leaves, my favorite thing to do, I'm just going to touch briefly and quickly on things that you need starting off your magical path, okay? It's not a whole bunch of things. I know when you first start off on your magical path, it could get overwhelming. You're thinking you need to go out and purchase all of these things, and in reality, you don't, okay? Start off with what you have at home. That's the most important thing, okay? You don't need to go out there and spend a whole bunch of money to start off on your path, and some of these things you don't even use, okay? So, I'm just gonna briefly tell you, when I first started off, things that I have or had at home, and I used these things until I was able to accumulate a lot more into my practice, okay? So starting off, the first thing you need is crystal, okay? So my first crystal was a rose quartz, okay? I started off with this crystal, and I feel this is just the overall crystal that you need starting off your path. As you go along, of course, you could add more crystal to your collection, but this was one of my first crystal, and I had this crystal for a while before I started collecting other crystal. This is a crystal of the heart chakra, and I feel the heart chakra is all you need. Okay, it's all the energy you need, and this is a multi-purpose crystal that you can use for all your spell. Okay, so if anything, if you think about getting crystal, the first crystal, in my opinion, I think you should get is a rose quartz. Okay, as well, I got clear quartz. Okay, so these two are the most important, I feel, start off my path, which I did not purchase any other crystal. These are the two crystals that I use mainly in all my spells and I meditated with. And I feel if you're going to start off, do not go out there and break the bank and buy a whole bunch of crystals, and half the crystals you will not be using. Buy the ones that resonate with your soul. So for me, the ones that did resonate with my soul, starting off my path, was a rose quartz and a clear quartz. Okay, so these are two powerful crystal, and in my opinion, start off with these two. Okay, as you go along, of course, you could add more crystal to your collection, but you don't need to right away, especially when it comes to budget and money. You don't need to go out there and buy a whole bunch of crystals or feel that you're seeing other people on YouTube, even on Instagram, that has a whole bunch of crystals or telling you need to have this crystal for this crystal for that. No. Start off with what you have and then build as you go along. And keep in mind, it's not every crystal that you're going to resonate with, okay? Your soul is not going to resonate with every single crystal out there. So the ones that you feel that you resonate with, what I mean by that is once you touch that crystal, you have some type of bonding with that crystal, okay? Those are the ones that you need to purchase. And do your research. Get a crystal book. Get something that you could use to explain and to define each crystal. And once you have a clear definition of each crystal, then you go out and purchase whatever it is that your soul resonate. Okay, this is a great book. It's called The Crystal Bible. I have used this book throughout my practice, and I still continue to use this book, just to go and make reference to any crystals that I want to purchase, just to get an overview of that crystal, okay? And I know, you probably see a lot of people with a whole bunch of crystal. You don't need to start off your path with a whole bunch of stuff, okay? Start off with only two crystals that you feel you resonate with, and then as you go along, build on your crystal collection. All right, another thing that you need on your path is a book, Okay, it could be a book simple as this, okay, that you're going to write down all the things that you have learned, okay, um, and this will help you grow as much. Any information that you have learned, write it down in your book. Any spells that you have learned along the way, anything about your crystal, go ahead and write it down in your book. This is going to help you to grow as well as a magical being, okay? You can always come back and make a reference to your book, things that you have learned. If you've learned ways how to use salt in your magic, go ahead and write down ways how to use salt, okay? This book will be your reference throughout your magical path, okay? Some people call it the book of shadows that I have here, okay? So I have both. I use this one as well. This one has magical spells in it. It could be any spells that you have learned along the way, a spell that you have picked up on YouTube or on Instagram or any other, a book that has a spell in it that you want to try. Go ahead and write it down in your book of shadow or in a journal. It doesn't have to be called a book of shadow. That's just what it is. It's been called that way. You go ahead and just get a plain journal. Call it a book of shadows if you want, or just call it your magical journal, or write down anything that you want in this journal. If you wake up or in such a great mood, you've meditated with your crystal, and you want to go ahead and write that down in your journal, go ahead and write the date, the time, and write down how you felt meditating with your crystals, or if you meditated and you felt so high that day, you felt so good, go ahead and record this in your journal. If it's a quick spell that you thought of on your own and you want to try, go ahead. It's your spell. Write it down in your journal. Because you know what? You come back to this journal 6 months from now and say, wow, look at the growth that I have gone through, from the way how I have manifested things, the way how I meditated with my crystal. I have grown a lot. And you can see that journey throughout by writing things down in your journal or the book of shadow. Okay, so your book of shadow, your journal, is your own personal space to write down anything that you want. If you see anything that you want to rip out of a magazine, or anything that you want to write out, it could be a manifestation journal as well. If you see a car or anything that you want to manifest, tear it out of a magazine, stick it into your journal, and you can write whatever you want on that car picture that you just pulled out, or a money picture that you just pulled out. Put it down, write it down, anything that you want, and come back to 6 months to see whatever it is that you have written down in your journal. Did it manifest, okay? And how you felt when it manifested, and what tricks and what have you done meanwhile while you're waiting for this to be manifested. So this is a great way how to record your growth when it comes to magic, and just keep a journal so you could go back and make reference to time after time. All right, next. So I started off with this deck. I'm pretty sure you guys could see this. This is my tarot deck. I started off with this deck when I first started, okay? And I obviously have other decks that I have in my collection. But when I first started off my magical path, I did not break the bank of buying every single tarot cards that they have out there. There's so many, and you could get confused with all of them. And trust me, your soul do not resonate with every single tarot deck out there. So get the one that appeals to you, the one that's easier for you to learn with, and the ones that won't break the bank, okay? So I started off with this. It wasn't expensive. It came with a book that was very detailed and was easy for me to learn the meaning of each card. So get something a bit, something that's going to help you starting off. You are starting off, so get something that's friendly, beginner friendly, that's going to help you start off your path, okay? So this is one of my trusted tarot card. I have gone through many with this card. I have learned so much with this card. This card has so many symbols on it, and it's so easy for you to pick up so many symbols and to do your work when it comes to tarot cards, okay? If you do this personally, like I do, I don't read other people. I read for myself, and this every single time that I've read for myself, these cards have produced the messages that I needed to hear. So if you want to get a tarot card, you could go ahead and use this deck, but Pick up one that you feel that's going to resonate with your soul. There's so many on Amazon. There's so many out there in any botanica store, anywhere that you get tarot cards from. There's so much out there. Don't feel overwhelmed. Pick one up, feel it around, see if, look at the imagery, see if it resonates with your soul. Don't worry about purchasing so many other tarot cards out there. Trust me, you will break the bank. You don't need to. Pick up one deck, work with that one deck for a while until you get used to working that one deck. And if you want, you go ahead and purchase a second or third deck as you go along. Okay, so I use tarot cards as well. I use oracle cards. Okay, this is one of my new oracle deck that I just got. Okay, I just purchased this, I think, a couple weeks ago. Okay, I do have other oracle decks there as well, and I feel that if you're starting off, you're not so thorough on the tarot cards, start off with an oracle deck. Okay, it's very easy to learn. The pictures, the imageries are very easy for your subconscious mind to pick up whatever it is that it wants to tell you. Okay, so oracle cards are a lot easier to pick up messages and to work with. Okay, so pick up an oracle card that I'm going to always say that you feel resonate with your soul. Okay, the best trick to do once you purchase the oracle or tarot deck card, clean it. So you're going to cleanse it with sage. Okay, make sure all the energies that was prior set on this card, you clear all that energy with sage. Put it underneath your pillow before you go to your bed. Keep it there for at least 3 nights or more. Okay, because you want this oracle cards to absorb your energy, or any tarot deck to absorb your energy before you go along working with it. Okay, so this is a great oracle cards that I picked up off Amazon. Didn't have a chance yet. I was going through it, but I saw this. It was a bit expensive on Amazon, so I waited a while before I purchased it, and I'm so happy I did, because the imagery on this and the messages that come through in the book is so detailed. I'm so glad that I waited to pick this up. Okay, but like I said, there's so many other oracle cards out there. Pick one up that you feel that resonate with your soul, and you feel that you get a lot use out of the oracle cards. Okay, it makes no sense you pick something up and you only use it once or twice. You're wasting your money. Okay, another great thing to have during your practice is rosemary leaves. Okay, so there's so many healing and protection. There's so many properties to this. Okay, you can use this to cleanse your incense. You can use it practically for any purpose in any spell. So if any herbs that you want to have in your stash, I always suggest, have herbs that you're going to use. Don't have herbs because everybody else feels that it's, well, they use it in their magic, so I'm going to go ahead and purchase this herb and use it in my magic. No. Have herbs that you're going to use, and have herbs that serve as a multi-purpose herb in all your magic. Rosemary is one of those herbs, and of course bay leaves are one of those herbs. So out of any herbs that you feel that I feel that you need will be rosemary leaves. Bay leaves are two of the most powerful herbs that you would need starting off your magical practice. Okay, then as you go along, you can research and add other herbs that you feel that you want to add to your practice. Okay, and of course you need candles. Okay, so I have my candle here. The candle it could be any size. Okay, it could be candle this size. It could be a small candle just like this. Okay, do not go out there and break the bank of having different color candles. Have a multi-purpose candle. White is a multi-purpose candle. It could be used for any spell that you want to do. Okay, so if you don't have a purple candle, you don't have a blue candle, and it says on the spell you need to have a green candle, a red candle, and a blue candle, you don't have any of those, have a white candle. White replaces any other candle that you need to do a spell. Okay, so make sure you always have candle. Candles are very important in starting off your magical practice. Go to dollar store if you're starting off. Okay, you don't have much coins. The dollar store is a great way to shop with any magical practice, any magical purpose. It has so much things there that you could use magically. You just got to walk around a dollar store and look, okay? What else do you need? Oh, you need salt. So I have here some black salt that I took from my altar. I took a statue that I had on my altar just to show you guys what I mean, salt. So salt is another great way to protect yourself, to protect your altar, to protect your surrounding, and you can use salt in any spell for protection, okay? So this is a great way to protect yourself. It is an element of earth, so if you're making an altar or you're constructing an altar, have an earth element. You do know you need to have each element on your altar. So salt could represent the earth element. Okay, so this is another great way. I got this statue, can you believe it, at a dollar store for $2, and I use it for my salt. Okay, so that's another great way how to have herbs or anything on your altar, or just start it off. You know, these are things that I feel that are really important to have in your practice. So just to sum this part up, I'm just go over what I just shown you guys, the things that I feel starting off that you will benefit from having in your practice. Crystal, so the first two crystals that you should purchase and would need is a rose quartz and clear quartz. Book of Shadow or journal, salt, candles, and rosemary or bay leaves, okay? Those are the things that I feel starting off. It won't break the bank. It's easy for you to obtain. Salt at grocery store. I'm pretty sure any grocery store sells salt, okay? Sometimes they sell candles, okay? But like I said, you don't need to break the bank. There are candles at a dollar store. Pretty sure there's herbs that you can pick up at a dollar store as well. Bay leaves, okay, at a grocery store. They're very cheap. You don't need to go out there and spend a whole lot of money to start off your magical practice, okay? You need one tarot card, okay? And if you're starting off and you find it very confusing to work with tarot cards, don't worry, you eventually get it. Choose an oracle card to start off with, okay? Oracle cards are better, okay? In my opinion, if you are new and you're starting off to use tarot or oracle, start off with the oracle cards. The imagery are a lot better for you to learn with because it picks up from your subconscious mind. And don't worry about the meaning, what it means in a book. Go by what you feel the meaning means for you, okay? So let's see, what else did I miss? I don't think I've missed anything. This video is long as it is already. I was going to burn bay leaves, but this video is going on 20 minutes and I feel I probably should stop the video now, come back tomorrow and burn bay leaves with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's a lot of info that you guys can take and do whatever you guys want with it, but it's great info. And I feel, you know what, when I started off, I was very confused. I did not have these info. I had to research everything that I wanted to do. So if somebody's out there and giving you info, be, you know, appreciative and take my info and build on it, okay? You don't have to take everything I say literally. Build on it, okay? Make it into your own. That's main point of magic, making something into your own and making it become a ritual that you do every single day or when you feel like getting into a magical mode. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a lot of info. I hope you guys enjoy the info, and I'll see you guys again for another video. And love yourself, love others around you. Take care. Mwah, 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 smooches. Love you guys, and give your girl a big thumbs up. And I'll see you again for another video. Sorry I didn't get to burn bay leaves. I normally do, and I feel bad I not burn it in this video, but I don't want this video to go beyond 20 minutes, and I'm leaving it to the end. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you people won't watch my videos to the end. So that's the reason why I am not burning the bay leaves to the end. I should have burned it in the beginning of the video, but hey, next time I'll do that if I want to relay a message before I go ahead and burn bay leaves. So like I said, love yourself. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my video, and give me a big thumbs up once again. And love yourself. I'm going to always repeat it. Loving yourself is so important, and it's so, so important in any magic work that you do, is to always love yourself first, love others, and I'll see you guys soon. Love, love, love from me, and take care. Bye.